Yes guys, what's up? We're going to be doing some quick and easy music production tips today. First thing I'm going to show you is modulating the bass line. So like, to make any bass line sound better, you literally just add a chorus and then add like 30% dry wet, and it's just going to add width to the bass line. It's going to give you a slightly metallic phasing sound. Which is going to make the bass sound a bit cooler. That's tip number one. Tip number two, sidechain your bass to your kick. So you just need a compressor, open the sidechain window, and then you compress your kick drum, and basically the kick will make the bass line duck. So every time the kick hits, sends a signal to the bass line, and then you adjust your threshold, which is this one. And then there'll be gain reduction, and then you can change your output here. It basically gives room for the kick drum to just punch through the mix, and you want like a good relationship between your kick and bass. So that's a good tip. Let's go to vocal processing. So I'm just gonna quickly, we could look at snares. Let's look at snares. How to get a good sounding snare. So this is a synthesized snare. So I'm just going to boost this utility. So it's a nice little snare, but you can layer it up quickly with these claps to give it more of an interesting sound. I like the synthesized sounds because they're a bit rounder and they punch through a mix a bit easier. So the first thing you can do to boost the snare is add a saturator. So I've got this Sinoid Fold preset called A Bit Warmer. Instantly makes the snare a bit more like pingy and a bit sharper. Warms up the transients. And the next tip for a snare would be you could try drum bus, which is like a saturator and a compressor and some other things, like a transient shaper, all in one. You can really get like some interesting sounds out of that. Third tip, which I just saw online, someone shared it, which you go for a redux, which is really simple bit crushing. So if you were to combine that with the drum bus, for example, you get quite a cool sound. So there's a few tips. So you don't want it to be too overpowering. So I'm going to leave you with one last tip. So it's called span. I'm just going to put this on here. You can basically analyze like the spectral analysis of the sound, so you can kind of see what's going on with the frequencies. So if I was to decrease auto filter, you see how it will affect the span. So for it to work, we need to put it after the audio effect. And there you go, now you can see. Because bonus tip, this reads left to right, the audio effects rack. So yeah, you can kind of see what the auto filter does, and also if you have an EQ, that would kind of show you what's going on with the spectral analysis. So yeah, that was just a brief video. I hope it helped, and if you liked it, just click like and we'll make more of these short tip videos. Thanks for listening guys, and I'll speak to you in the next one. Peace.